Do you want half?
No, I ate a whole ham.
Oh yeah, that's right.
1,500 calories. I'm gonna take a nap on this couch.
I want to leave the oven on, so we're gonna wake up, and the house will be burning, and then we can walk out and never come back.
All right, let's find some sheets or something.
Can't believe Arturo left right before Soupy Sunday started running.
Arturo's a soupy guy.
It's disgusting. The implication of soupy and what it could, like, the different millions of possibilities that could possibly mean. I'm sleeping.
How much do you guys spend on toilet paper?
I don't know.
$4.99 a month.
I still live with my parents. I'm not exactly buying toilet paper. Daniel, you have a job now. You have to provide for yourself.
I haven't had to buy toilet paper for this house yet.
Say, oh, I get those sick Target discounts. It's probably cheap. You guys want me to hook you up some cheap toilet paper?
Dude, send it.
I had to buy the Target.
I'll send you
brand
alcohol in
toilet
All you do
exchange
is
for
pay
toilet
shipping.
paper.
Andrew doesn't have to pay shipping.
paper.
Or no, you can send me weed.
Ooh.
Can you imagine if you got caught mailing weed to a state to someone who lives in a state where it's legal? I feel like they'd check it and be like, "Is that
What?
Can we check the shipping address?"
It'd be the human equivalent.
Colorado?
It'd be
I mean,
it'd be the human equivalent of r/just rolled into the shop.
I wanna cook this chicken before we head out.
They're like, you gotta be shitting me.
Can you imagine the reactions of the post office workers who'd be like, well, why? This kid's getting in trouble for this? God, like alcohol, sure, I guess. Still kind of ridiculous, but I mean, whatever. But legal in Colorado. Dude, I'm gonna get doxxed. Whoever watches this video, if this part stays in, they're gonna know where I live.
Oh, everything's staying in. I am not
I hope
editing
not.
this at all.
I hope not. Well, actually, I mean, it'll actually come out. Huh? Gotta make that decision now. I mean, you take 10 years to edit a video.
Hey!
Now that we have more than one episode, you do realize you're gonna have to speed up on that, right?
I could do it so quick you don't even know. I could
Well,
be
then
your
do it
mom's
so
uncle.
quick.
I can
All
be-
right. Do you want the half of this chicken?
I'd love half of that chicken.
All right, it's in the oven.
Oh, it's burning!
Wait,
It's not in
I
the
have
oven.
some already.
It's not.
Oh, here, I'll throw it in the fridge. Cool it right
Now
off.
it's gonna be cold. Oh my
Hurry up and
God.
grab it then, stupid.
Daniel!
I'm gonna make this dead zombie bite. I'm done.
Just fall into its teeth.
Yeah, I'm just gonna rub his teeth on me for a bit.
All right, let's go rock
Oh,
down to.
That almost made me want to throw up, by the way.
Yeah, Mo.
Started imagining like pouring a bowl of teeth.
Fucking,
Munch
I hate teeth.
on.
Dude, you know how I hate fingernails and like the removal of fingernails and all that stuff?
Yeah.
First thing that happened to me as soon as I went to work the other day, I was grabbing the tool belt off the wall, and the wall's at this stage just like plywood, like construction grade plywood, so it's all just kind of chippy stuff.
Yep.
I reached for the tool belt on the wall. I was somehow miscalculated grabbing it, ran my finger
Punched the
directly
wall.
into the wall. No, not even punched it. Just my fingers ran into the wall and slid down somehow. Boom, splinter right under my fingernail.
You know that pen that exploded?
Yeah.
The ink got under my nail, so I tried scrubbing it
Mhm.
while I was doing the dishes, and I was like, might as well.
Yeah.
And I was scrubbed so hard that I started pulling the skin away from my nail, and now the ink's just under there, and it hurts. It burns.
Oof.
It's terrible. And then I had 2 more pens explode today. I don't know what happened with a batch of pens that Target ordered or
Stop
something.
ripping your pens in half.
No, like I pulled them out of the cup,
Daniel,
and
you
they
don't-
had already exploded.
Daniel, you don't put pens in the pencil sharpener.
Like I don't know if someone like at like night a couple days ago turned on the turned on that fucking heater like to max, or if there's a small fire in the kitchen somewhere. But
There's only one way to get in.
yeah, we can smash this place up. We'll check the house out.
Mm-hmm.
I was at Target today.
Wow, why didn't you come by? I could have given you some pretty okay pizza. Maybe some
Discounted toilet paper.
breadsticks are fucking bomb though.
Need I need toilet paper, not pizza.
Why not both? I get you that 10% off, dude.
I mean, I spent like $10 on this toilet paper, and I'm
How
not
many
proud.
ply?
Yeah, if it's like good stuff, I mean, that's not terrible.
Is it like 14 ply? Like
But
each
if it's
one's-
like hotel quality,
each piece is a centimeter thick.
Oh god, this is the worst.
he's
toilet
actually just
paper.
using pillows.
It's like wiping your ass with a sponge every time.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
All right, so it's 2-ply. What brand is it? Is it Charmin or something?
Up and up.
It's
Up and Up. I've never heard of it.
Is that the Target brand? I feel like that sounds like it'd be the Target brand. I should know this, but I feel like it sounds like it's the Target brand. Yeah, Up and Up. Yeah, I remember because the
He was
HR
at
guy
Target today.
Yeah, the HR guy at training was like, or my orientation was like, yeah, we call our brand, or you get like an additional discount on Up and Up brands. That's our brand. We call it Up and Up because because Target's on the Up and Up. And I was like, cool.
No.
I was like, I'm gonna
Don't
remember that
forget to
someday.
smile.
It's not terrible anymore.
That's why they branded on their toilet paper.
Like I'm actually legitimately smiling at this point in my life at
Because-
Target at my job.
Because of the caramel corn.
God, that did. The old people.
Explain
They're
to the
ravenous.
viewers what it was
So,
like. Go through the
Working,
entire
I don't know
Snapchat
if
story.
the way it's set up, I assume all targets hit. Oh, cool, zombie. But
Oh,
the way
another
it's set up, I assume all targets are the same, but like, or at least the ones with kitchens. So like, we've got like a little cafe in our Target. So yeah, there's a big hiking bag in here.
Huh.
But
Where?
and a baseball bat. I'm gonna take the baseball bat in this dresser. And so we got this little and we're like partnered with Pizza Hut. So we sell, like a couple Pizza Hut pizzas and breadsticks and shit. And then we do like the Target side of the menu, so it's just like chicken tenders and fries and stuff. And then we have popcorn, and and we have like caramel and like popcorn. So the general demographic for Target, in case you didn't know, is like old white people. So and mothers. But like you cook caramel corn, and it's like every old person within a 10-mile radius detects that you've made a fresh batch of caramel corn, and they all come in waves. Like they hit me in waves, and so like the first wave will completely sell me out of the batch of popcorn.
Oh god!
And then the second wave will come in right after I run out, and I'll be like,
That's how we die. We're gonna slam the door on each other. No, you go.
And so and then the second wave will hit, and then I'll sit there for like 30 minutes explaining to a line like 20 deep of these stupid old people that there's no more popcorn, and that it takes 10 minutes to pop another batch, and then they just sit there and berate me like I can't hear them in the line.
What do they say?
I can't help. They're just like, I can't believe they don't have popcorn. Well, bitch.
This stupid teenager doesn't understand how to pop popcorn. Idiot.
I love a majority of the people that I serve, but like the customers that get just rude about popcorn. Something
Just hop
else.
through that chicken window?
I didn't know you could go through that.
You hop through the little chicken ramp.
Yeah, I just sit there and get berated for like 10 minutes, and then the line clears, and I go, all right, time to pop another batch. Then I go, oh, I have to do this again. So I'll begrudgingly pop the batch. Because the other people who work in the kitchen, or this the girl that I've been working with lately, she's got this system where she'll pop caramel corn, and then immediately after she'll rush over and she'll pop butter popcorn. So it'll mask the scent of the caramel corn. But I never get enough time. I don't know how to do it. It's terrible. And then the person who's closing or whatever that night will come in and for the final half of my shift, and we'll be working together, and I'll just set them up in a world of hurt because of the scent of the caramel corn. So these the crazy Target the people who just go to Target for the popcorn, it just sends them into a frenzy. I like to compare it to starting a new wave in Call of Duty Zombies. Like sometimes, like
They
to
make
make
the zombie
myself
noises.
laugh. Sometimes to make myself just laugh through the pain, I'll do that. I'll imitate that noise of like a new wave starting, right as I flip the switch, turn the heat on to the yeah. I'll do that right as I flip the switch to start the popcorn popper, and then I'll close the door unless I forget to, and then the scent's like 10 times as strong, and it's like 3 times worse. It's a shit show. Yeah, my grandma gave me shit when I said I was working hard at Target, and I was like, "You don't even know, lady.
You're the reason, Grandma.
I didn't expect this either. All right, I didn't see this coming either.
Shut your trap, Grandpap.
It's crazy. Yeah." I mean, everything else is great, but the popcorn frenzy is just nothing else. I didn't think it'd be that bad. Like, I know, like, ever since I moved into this town, like, I knew the smell of Target was that caramel corn, but, like, I didn't know the frenzy it put people in. I don't know.
Some
And then I
Pueblo
got, like-
gangster's gonna hold you up for your caramel corn.
I thought I was gonna get held up the other day. But it, like, so I was cleaning, like, the fountain machine in the front, and I saw some guy and his girlfriend come walk past, and I was like, all right, I'll be with you in a second. And like he kind of gave me, like, a rude noise. And I was like, whatever, I'm gonna finish cleaning this fountain drink spill. And then I went up and he ordered like a grilled cheese and fries and some wings. And I was like, cool, that'll be about 7 minutes. He was like, yeah, bro, no problem. And he was like the most polite customer I had the entire day. But he had like the whole like cholo look. He had like the bandana in his pocket and the like sideways hat.
Hey,
And then the chola girl.
Sometimes you just need somebody to make you a grilled cheese, you know? And when they do,
like he was like my most favorite, besides Art, he was my favorite customer that day.
besides who?
Art is a goddamn legend.
Arturo?
No, kinda. Art's this like 90-year-old like Vietnam War vet.
Sounds like
And he comes in every morning.
Oh fuck, there's 2 zombies in here.
Oh. And he comes in like every morning and he orders a cup of coffee and he sits there and he drinks it for like an hour and just kind of hangs out.
Really? You're gonna try to go... Fucking retards.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Alright, so go on about Art. He sounds like an interesting man.
Yeah, he comes in every morning and he orders a small cup of coffee and he hangs out for an hour and just sips his coffee, and sometimes he'll like bullshit with me. And he's a pretty cool guy.
Go Art.
Yeah, and then we have Mr. Whisper.
Mm-hmm.
And he's this like homeless guy, but he's like homeless because he was like mentally ill, not because like drugs or anything.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like pretty respectful. He doesn't steal anything, but like he can only whisper.
Mm-hmm.
So like it's kind of a pain to order from him because you gotta like go around the counter and like go to the point where he's like so close to he's spitting in it as he talks.
Is it a careless whisper?
No, he's very careful. Like he's very careful about his order.
Uh-huh.
You know, I mean, he'd hate like both of us would hate if his order was messed up. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd both be in a world.
And then I
of
got
hurt.
like this guy who comes in, and every day he brings in. I have another homeless guy, and every day he comes in, and he only plays with change.
Mhm.
And he always comes in. He's a nice enough guy, but he always comes in with this dog, and I'm like, I can't let you can't have dogs in here, bro. It's not even a service animal. You're not even pretending. Like
Not
if
even
you were to
pretending.
pretend, yeah, like pretty much the rule is like I think as far as I know, as long as you pretend it's a service, like you can or not pretend, but if you claim it's a service animal, like we can't do anything, you know.
It's my
But,
stress dog.
like, it's just a dog. I'm like, dude, this is a restaurant. He always pays in change, so that's kind of annoying. But otherwise, he's a pretty cool guy. He always gets a small drink, and then sometimes we'll get some popcorn if he has the change for it. And I got this one lady who every morning steals something.
Oh.
I don't know why Law of Protections doesn't like help me out. But she'll come in, like the first time I encountered her, she came in with this giant water bottle. Like this, not really a water bottle, just a bottle. Like
Okay.
it was like a reusable, like you got the big lid
old
and everything
thermos
for
thing.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she came in and walked right past me and filled up on at the fountain drink. And I was like, well,
I'm in over here.
kind of have to buy a cup for that.
2 zombies.
Yeah. And I was like, you can't have to buy a cup for that, but it was too late, and we're not really allowed. Like in most retail jobs, you're not supposed to like confront customers or theft or whatever.
Yeah.
But so I'm like, well, whatever. And then she was like, how much do I pay for this? And I was like, well, I can charge you for a large drink. She's like, this ain't a large.
Mhm.
I'm like, all right, a small drink.
This ain't a
I
small.
I just want her to go.
This is
I
a
just want her to
medium.
go at this point. I'm like, fine. If I have to, like, if I get yelled at for this, so be it. But a small drink. And then, like, she'll just grab something from, like, the shelf because we have cookies and shit in front of the register and just walk out. I'm like, whatever. And then I had to tell this one other customer not to chase her down because I was like, no, we can't do anything. Just, I'd rather not lose my job over a $2 cookie.
Fuck. Well, the
God.
cookie was really good.
And then, like, the other regulars are all right. They're not really notable, but those are the notable ones that I can remember.
Back when I used to work as a lifeguard, there were also some notable people. There's your typical pool rats, you know, the kids that are there all the time. But then there's like these older people. There was the Floaty Twins, and they were these pretty hefty guys. Like they weighed a lot, but but they were also pretty old. They're probably like 60 or 70 maybe. But I think they're like twins, right? It was 2 guys, and they'd come to the pool. Because our pool goes from 0 depth and then it goes to like the 6-foot area, and it kind of just like grades down the entire way. So like it's a slope.
Yeah.
And
you have your fancy pool.
yeah, exactly. And they would walk in from the 0, and they would just walk all the way over to the 6-foot, and they would know their feet wouldn't be touching the ground any longer, and they somehow could just maintain like this buoyancy, and their hands would kind of just, all right, picture how a porpoise would stick its head up through the water, and it would kind of just like wave its little hands around, and it would just like kind of sit there. Almost exactly like that. And they would just sit there, and they would be there for a good 2-3 hours. They just float there. They wouldn't move around. They would kind of just sit in one spot, talk to each other, float. They're the Floaty Twins. That's all they did. And they were notable, so you'd see them, and you know, never had any issues with them by any means. They just kind of.
I love the regulars who aren't regulars because they're assholes.
Mm-hmm. And then there's who else? Oh God! Look at all the blood from this car crash.
Is it from the car crash, or do you think someone got dragged up this driveway?
Oh God! I don't know which one's worse. Especially since there's no body, they got eaten.
Someone was leaving to go to their job at Target, pop some caramel corn, but they forgot to wash their apron, so they still smelled of caramel corn.
They tracked him down. I want to check these cars real quick.
Yep.
A yo-yo in the glove box.
Hell yeah. Man, there's a tissue.
I want to check the trunk of this one.
All right.
There's this one guy that would come by the store
The shoe store?
pretty often. Yeah.
Alright.
He came by, and he had this huge cart.
Uh-huh.
Always had this uniform on. It said like ups on it. And he dropped off so many shoes, like I don't know where this
AKA Arnold doesn't see very many regulars at a shoe store, surprisingly enough. I was gonna stop you earlier and go, how did you have any regulars working at a shoe store? But nope, never mind.
I mean, I thought there might be somebody that just like hangs out or something. You got your sneaker.
I guess I do.
Well, I mean,
yeah,
Arnold
I
works
hang out at the mall though.
Yeah, no, definitely there are some people.
Arnold works at a fancy shoe store though.
Oh,
Like suit shoes.
like men's warehouse type shit, like
Yeah,
tuxedo shoes and stuff.
Kind of.
That's
Not that.
it's
far.
like-
like smart shoes, you know.